Imagine a time when cars didn't ask for permission, when regulations tried to slow the world down, and Pontiac answered by turning attitude into horsepower. This isn't just a classic, this is the 1978 Trans Am 6.6, a rolling middle finger to conformity, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why it still commands more respect at idle than most modern supercars do at full throttle. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you appreciate rare muscle, unapologetic presence, and the kind of automotive legacy that still commands silence when it rolls into a room, you're exactly where you need to be. Today, we're stepping into a moment frozen in American horsepower history, a moment when design, rebellion, and raw torque converged into something unforgettable. This is the 1978 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 6.6-liter, a machine that didn't just move fast, it moved culture. Picture late 70s America. Fuel crises were rewriting the rules, regulations were tightening their grip, and most manufacturers were retreating into caution. Pontiac did the opposite. They leaned into attitude, they leaned into image, and they delivered a car that looked like it was doing 100 miles an hour while parked. The Trans Am wasn't built to whisper. It was built to announce itself, and the 1978 model refined that message into pure automotive theater. Start with the stance. Long hood, short deck, wide shoulders that sit low and aggressive like a predator ready to strike. This is second-generation Firebird design at its absolute peak, where every line has purpose and every angle projects confidence. The shaker scoop punches through the hood like a declaration of intent, wearing its 6.6-liter call-out not as a badge, but as a warning. This wasn't subtle branding, this was Pontiac telling the world exactly what lived beneath the steel. And beneath it, there was substance. The real heart of the 1978 Trans and its Pontiac-built 400 cubic inch V8, the true 6.6-liter engine enthusiasts still revere today. Whether equipped with the L78 or the far more desirable W72 performance package, this engine wasn't about chasing inflated numbers on paper. It was about torque you could feel through the seat, response you could hear in your chest, and a driving experience that made every on-ramp feel cinematic. The W72 in particular represented Pontiac's refusal to surrender performance entirely, delivering sharper throttle response, revised camshaft tuning, and a personality that felt alive at any speed. Turn the key and the sound tells you everything. It's not over-refined, it's not muted, it's a deep, mechanical growl layered with intake noise and exhaust note that reminds you this car was born from racing bloodlines, not marketing focus groups. The shaker scoop vibrates with the engine, a living, breathing component that connects driver to machine in a way modern cars simply cannot replicate. Step inside and the experience shifts from aggression to indulgence. The interior of the 1978 Trans Am is pure late 70s luxury muscle. Deeply bolstered bucket seats wrap around you, the dash curves toward the driver like a cockpit, and every gauge feels intentional. This was a car designed to make you feel important behind the wheel. Optional features like the engine, turned dash bezel, power accessories, air conditioning, and premium sound systems transformed the Trans Am from a street fighter into a grand touring coupe capable of devouring highways in comfort and style. Then there's the exterior drama, because no conversation about this car is complete without acknowledging the legend stamped across its hood. The Screaming Chicken, the Firebird decal that became one of the most recognizable automotive graphics ever created. In 1978, it was larger, bolder, and unapologetically loud. It wasn't there to be tasteful. It was there to dominate. Combined with available colors like solar gold, Martinique blue, and classic black, the Trans Am didn't just arrive, it made an entrance. This is also the era when the Trans Am transcended the automotive world entirely. Popular culture elevated it into an icon. Movies, television, posters on bedroom walls. The Trans Am became shorthand for freedom, rebellion, and cool. It represented escape, open roads, late nights. The idea that somewhere beyond the city lights, there was a stretch of asphalt waiting just for you. But what truly separates the 1978 Trans Am 6.6 from nostalgia alone is how well it holds up today. Modern collectors don't just admire it for what it was, they value it for what it still delivers. The driving position is engaging. The steering is heavy but honest. The suspension, especially with factory WS6 components, offers a balance of comfort and control that surprises anyone accustomed to thinking of 70s muscle as crude. This car communicates. It talks to you through vibration, sound, and feel. Ownership today is about more than possession. It's about stewardship. These cars represent the final chapter of an era when personality mattered more than perfection, when manufacturers took risks, when cars had flaws but also soul. A properly preserved or restored 1978 Trans Am with its original Pontiac 400 is not just valuable, it's respected. It commands attention at concours events, muscle car shows, and private collections alike. And let's talk about presence, because very few cars can idle silently in a lineup and still steal the spotlight. The Trans Am does exactly that. It doesn't need to move to be powerful. It doesn't need modern technology to be relevant. Its design language, its proportions, its attitude, they're timeless in a way that can't be engineered today. This car represents the last stand of traditional American muscle before the 80s rewrote the script entirely. It's the sound of defiance echoing through restrictive times. It's Pontiac reminding the world that performance isn't just measured in numbers, it's measured in emotion. So when you see a 1978 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am 6.6, you're not just looking at a classic car, you're looking at a rolling symbol of confidence, craftsmanship, and cultural impact. A machine that didn't ask for permission to exist. A car that chose identity over compromise. And decades later, it still feels like a privilege just to witness one in the metal. If you appreciate vehicles that tell stories, cars that carry history in every panel and pulse through every rev, this is one legend that deserves your respect. And if you enjoyed diving into this icon with me today, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because we don't just talk about cars here, we preserve legacy, celebrate excellence, and bring you closer to the machines that shape the world we drive in today.